When this brand was first released, I felt like they walked into my brain and started picking out exactly what Cubaknow would do if he were to do his own fragrance line. I love the design aspect, but most importantly, I love the names of the fragrances. So this brand is a brand that isn't talked about too much. It's called Confessions of a Rebel. So it started off with a fragrance called Get a Room. So I like the contrast. I love the full white bottle with the black cap, and I loved the name. I thought this was dope, but it was followed by other fragrances with other funkier names, such as About Last Night, Almost Single, and The Morning After. Would have been dope if it said pill on it. Mad controversial. But I thought it was a super creative line, very fun, and the scents are actually quite decent. So today I got into 2 fragrances that I requested from Semper. Shout out to Semper, they're sponsoring today's video, and it had great names as well. One of them being Thirst Trap, and the other one, Oh Yeah. So let's roll my motherfucking music so we can check out the 2 fragrances, Thirst Trap and Oh Yeah, and see if they're any good. We're all alone. In case you cared, out of all your friends, I want to be Cuba. Bless you, morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. This is the black on black influence hoodie with the wrist profile. Wrist profile is when you show off your bracelet or your watch, depending on what side. It's gonna be coming to the Mr. Cubaknow website real soon, so stay tuned. So I got the 2 atomizers here from the Bird, and I'm gonna check out which one is which and see how these fragrances are. So I just took the top off. It's all magnetic, so this one is the Thirst Trap. Thirst Trap, that looks like a little test tube in here. And so I'm assuming this one is the Oh Yeah one. Oh Yes, by Confessions of a Rebel. Now I'm gonna go through the notes. Let's start off with the Thirst Trap, because it's clearly my favorite, because I be thirsting snitches.
I was kidding!
So this one is Salted Lime Watery Neroli, Lavender Driftwood, and Ocean Minerals. Thirst Trap, huh? Why'd you put neroli in it, Thirst Trap? I should have looked at the notes, but of course, in typical Cuba fashion, I did not look up the notes of this fragrance. I just like the name. Let's see if I can get past the neroli, although I'm having like my doubts that this is gonna be even halfway decent because of the neroli. If the neroli is prominent, it's gonna be a shit show. I'm gonna tell you that right from rip. Let's keep it all the way 1000. It's not prominent, but it's very designerish. Holy shit, I smell it in the air. So it's got good performance so far. It's a fuckboy cloud in here. Okay, the neroli is actually present, but it's definitely not prominent. What is prominent is that salted lime driftwood kind of sensation. Smells very designerish and kind of in that sport fragrance realm. It is very mass appealing, but very fuckboyish too, which, I mean, Thirst Trap, you would anticipate that it would be fuckboyish, and it definitely is. It's funny because on the notes it indicates watery neroli, and I actually get that aquatic-y style neroli. Like, there's a bit of freshness in here, and there's a lot of people who watch my channel that are fans of neroli.
You weird, buddy. You're weird.
People like these neroli freshy summertime fragrances, which this 100% encompasses. This feels like it's mostly for warm weather summertime vibes, and it definitely smells going out, clubby, date night situation for a younger audience or a younger demographic, in my personal opinion. There's nothing offensive about this scent profile. It's actually coming off really soapy off the test strip. Need to test this joint on skin to see what kind of energy we're getting off this joint. But it does smell youthful, playful, and designer. Definitely get that salted citric aspect, but you also get a punch of like this bluish aquatic ambroxan scent profile. Very soapy off the skin. Off my skin, super soapy, fresh out of the shower component, very designer. It doesn't have a niche component to it. It just feels super mass appeal, youthful, fuckboyish, completely and utterly non-offensive. It doesn't also have synthetic scratchiness, which I don't really like when it comes to these designer-ish niche fragrances. It really has a pleasant airiness about it, but it just smells a little bit youthful, and that's something that I would totally reach for easily. It smells more of a dude who's out in the scene, out and about, trying to bag a shorty, and has that college-y type vibe to him, doing keggers and bond hits and experimenting with butt plugs. Very safe, very easy to wear, but very youthful in my personal opinion. Now let's try that. Oh yeah. Now the notes in that one are Sicilian bergamot, pink grapefruit, wild berries, vanilla musk, and sandalwood. Let's see. Anything without neroli smells better. Let's check this joint out and see what's what on. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that one's pretty good. Wow, I like the grapefruit in here. The grapefruit in here kind of reminds me of the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever, but sweeter. Not as tart as that one. It's got a good amount of pepperiness. It has that Play-Doh-ish vibe that I like. It smells like Play-Doh that's colored red. Vanillic musk in here adds a beautiful creamy dryness to it. This one's very nice, actually. I like this one. I'm gonna go this one on skin right from jump. I like this. This is also warm weather vibes. Easy to wear, in that designer-ish space, but has more niche qualities than Thirst Trap for sure. I mean, with a name like Thirst Trap, it absolutely plays well with the name. It smells like young buck trying to thirst people. Now the oh yeah, definitely like this one. The citrus here is super bright, right tart. It's like ruby red Tropicana grapefruit juice mixed with Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue Forever, mixed with this red Play-Doh-ish kind of dry, creamy, vanillic muskiness. This is fun. This is really nice. It's got the right amount of peppery in here. It's actually properly balanced off of my skin. It's got the right amount of sweetness. It's got the right amount of creaminess. It's got the right amount of citrus. Very well balanced. It has niche qualities, but still in that designer-ish space. Although it has that D&G grapefruit, it doesn't smell like Dolce & Gabbana or any other designer fragrance that I have. So I like the unique quality about it. And I really like how it smells on my skin. Super unisex, very playful, very fun, also airy. There's a nice airiness about it that gives it this beautiful vibrancy about it that I really enjoy. It's actually aromatherapeutic, kind of very fun and playful. The oh yes definitely would be my option over the Thirst Trap, because I'm not out in the scene, I'm not mixy, I'm not trying to bag up a chick, I'm married. Now if she decides to bring shorty home, kid, you know what I'm saying? It's never gonna happen. They're both eau de parfum concentrations, but this was an easy decision for me. Oh yeah, over Thirst Trap. Thirst Trap, if you're a younger dude that's looking to experiment with different fragrances and test them out, Scentbird is an option for you. I generally believe that if you're gonna go the Scentbird route, try niche fragrances that are harder to get in department stores that you just can't go and test out and make your life easier. But in this particular case, oh yeah, definitely smells way better off of my skin than Thirst Trap. I'm actually gonna wear this one today. I actually really like this joint. Shout out to Confessions of a Rebel and shout out to Scentbird. Link will be in the description below. Let me know if you tried any Confessions of a Rebel fragrances, and I'll see y'all stitches next time. You know who it is, biggest in the game. I wish I could still Thirst Trap. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? One of them's gonna pass the test. Cubaknow. For the fly gun holder, money folder, molar roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you